No place like home. Sponsored by Azura Credit Union.
No Place Like Home with Azura Credit Union is our way of helping to bring families and businesses together to help you create a lifestyle that fits your home. And I'm joined now by Laura Burton with the Kansas Children's Discovery Center. Welcome to the show in a different setting here than usual. Usually we always have a lot of fun. I think this is going to be just as fun regardless of experiments or not.
We often do have a lot of fun. You know, usually I'm out here bringing baking soda and vinegar and science and throwing stuff together. But today I'm glad we get the chance to talk a little bit about what we're doing at Discovery Center and why it helps.
So, so as we said, we've seen us play all kinds of games that you can do at home with the kiddos. But that's just the theme of the Kansas Children's Discovery Center, is that kind of play, is the experimentation. And I know we've talked about this so many times, the play gone wrong almost, but it doesn't go wrong. That's just a learning experience, really.
It is, absolutely. Failure is a part of the process. That's part of how we help kids play. And you know, a children's museum, what makes a children's museum as opposed to a more traditional museum environment or any other kind of play space for kids really is that open-ended, intrinsically motivated play that kids get to do. And kids have less and less opportunity for that. You know, there are some studies that even show us that kids in the 80s played on average and had open-ended play about 25% more than kids do now. We're having less and less hours devoted to open-ended play for kids. And that's why children's museums are so important, because we have a whole structure there that's devoted to open-ended play for kiddos. You know, a lot of museums, especially places that are doing things well, have things that are interactive, right? So it's really common, I think, now in a museum environment or any other environment to have a place where a kiddo can hit a button and it plays a sound. That's fun and that's engaging, and that's a great way to get kids of all ages pulled into an exhibit experience, but it's not play in the way that a children's museum would do play, which is open-ended, and you're going to press that button and you don't know what's going to happen. You might get to decide what happens when you press that button, or it might do different things every time you press it. Or maybe there's something that is more open and more geared towards building or constructing and seeing what works and what doesn't. These are the kinds of learning experiences that kids are getting less and less of, and that's what we specialize in at Discovery Center.
It's so wonderful. I always have a blast going there with like the little nieces and nephews. And so for the people out there that haven't had the chance to enjoy themselves at the Discovery Center, what all do you guys have there? And it changes periodically too.
It does. We always try to keep it fresh and also keep some of those things in there that people really love and connect to. So we have 15,000 square feet of indoor play space, 4.5 acres outside. The indoor play space is mostly permanent exhibits. So those are things that we generally aren't going to touch. We'll tweak things sometimes and add things. We have a cafe, for example. We'll change the food that's in there. But you have things like our little red car in the automotive station that kids now for almost a whole generation, we've got like 12 years of kids who have been in there fixing and repairing that car. That is going to be the same car forever because kids connect to that and they like coming back to those same experiences again and again. That's part of what gives them some structure and predictability. But we also have things like our traveling exhibit space that changes all the time. So there's a camping exhibit in there now, but there'll be a whole different exhibit in there in the fall, and we're always changing and rotating to keep things a little bit fresh and engaging for families in a different way, and just to offer more diversity of experience while giving kids the opportunity to do their favorites, like the lemonade stand and the car and the hospital with the babies and those things that they've come to really enjoy and rely on visit after visit when they come.
I love the pirate ship. I know there's been dinosaur bones, big giant Legos.
Yes.
Such a blast over there.
So much stuff that is geared around kids just discovering it and finding it. The pirate ship and the treehouse are some of my favorite parts too, partially because they are kind of hidden from view. You know, there's 4.5 acres out there and it's all fenced in, so it's safe for kids to explore. You'll notice, again, in line with what a children's museum it is, we're not going to see stay on the path signs. We're not going to see don't touch signs outside. You're going to see opportunities for kids to climb and engage and explore and do things that they decide are going to be fun. And the pirate ship and treehouse are really tucked back in the woods. So right now it's summertime. There's lots of leaves on those trees. You can't see those when you come right outside the building. And I love how kids get to discover that. In fact, one of my favorite days at Discovery Center was when I had a little kiddo, probably 4 or 5, run up to the front desk when I was working the front desk and say, "Did you know there's a whole pirate ship back there?" He felt that he had discovered that pirate ship. And what a wonderful message about the museum and the value, the joy that kiddo had because he felt like he had found something that was amazing and just for him is exactly how I want every kid in our community and tourists from out of town to feel when they visit the museum.
I absolutely love that so much. And so you have had a great summer now. How's the school year going to be looking for you guys?
We've had a record-setting summer, Dane. We are breaking attendance records all over the place at the Discovery Center. We have been very, very busy, and we have some wonderful things planned for fall. We have a new traveling exhibit coming in that we'll be announcing very soon. We have just lots of new exhibit tweaks and developments happening, and some big dreams as well that we're working towards in a long-term way. So lots of fun and new things at Discovery Center going into the school year. We'll be doing some more programming around science. We have some space programs planned, all sorts of fun things to get families in there exploring together. And visits to the Discovery Center are a great accompaniment to school. We know that kids who get these kinds of open-ended educational play experiences tend to be more interested and more engaged in things like science and math and technology than kiddos who are only getting that from a school experience. That's a really important type of learning, right? In an academic setting, but in informal settings and play-based settings, you get a whole different experience, and it's great for kids to have both.
Definitely. So education sneaks up on you.
It sure does. We like to make it sneaky. They're just playing. They think they're just playing, but they're learning. So even once kids have started school, continue those visits to Discovery Center because it opens up some new avenues of learning and exploration for them. And of course, during the school year, we have a lot of preschoolers who are coming and visiting us. We have lots of weekday programming for those littles. We have weekly bubble parties. We have sensory play. We have Play-Doh all over the place. We're having lots of fun with those little bitties during the school year as well.
That's wonderful. And real quick, where can people learn more about the Discovery Center?
KansasDiscovery.org is a wonderful place to learn more. Of course, our social media platforms, or they should keep watching this channel because we come on here all the time and do great activities for kids, and we're always making sure that your viewers are the first to know about exciting new things happening.
Wonderful. Laura, thank you so much for joining us today. Always a pleasure to have you show. Can't wait to have you back on again.
Thanks, Dane.
All right, thank you.
No place like home. Sponsored by Azura Credit Union.